What's up, guys?
Good evening.
Professor Vanessa here from Stanford University.
All right, so let's get started, I think.
Yeah, let's get started. So, Dave, do you feel like you offended people with your article?
I know some things I said were offensive and they could be seen that way, but
Yeah.
I think that a lot of people didn't get it. A lot of it was supposed to be funny, but the things I did say was true, and I backed it up with evidence.
What evidence did you use?
I showed people that, like, with personal experiences, that even if women ask about their looks or anything, I mean, you're just putting guys in bad positions because there's proof of men feeling uncomfortable, and I showed that.
Why do you think they felt uncomfortable?
Honestly, I think they probably thought I was being really biased towards men, and that we just don't care about anything, and we don't appreciate the way the things women do to themselves to try to make themselves look better for us. But I mean, it's all opinion. I wasn't trying to be rude. I was trying to be funny and get a point across.
What was that point?
I was just trying to show that, like, don't put guys in that position, because I mean, it is true that women do get judged a lot harder than men, and like, for someone to put a guy in that position, because if you're not gonna believe, they say, oh yeah, your nails do look good, why would you make them feel bad about themselves, you know?
Yeah.
So yeah, that's what I think.
What are you trying to get across with your article?
The main message I was trying to get across was these so-called bullies. They thought this one character, male, was a little feminine on how he walked and how he talked. And so one day they saw him and decided to technically jump him. And it led to him being pushed over a bridge. And that's just a message that it's wrong to bully someone over their feminist characteristics.
How do you think people reacted to this article?
I think more people are aware of it now, and I think more people are coming out as more feminine, hoping that people won't judge them for it.
Any thoughts?
I think it's absolutely true. It's quite depressing, honestly. We live in a society where you have to dress, speak, and act a certain way.
I agree.
Yeah, that's wrong.
It's wrong.
I think we all can agree on that. It's wrong.
Yeah. Very wrong.
So, Deborah, what point were you trying to get across with your article?
I'm trying to get across the point of how women are usually treated differently, and the way they speak and the way they act. It's usually taken offensive if they ask for something directly. Unlike men, if they ask something directly, it's usually the mindset of people that it's okay for men to ask something directly.
Okay. Do you have any examples of this actually happening?
Well, I have actually a lot of examples, and one of them I mentioned in my article was about the Japanese culture, where when people ask, like, indirectly for an invitation to the house, and it's more like an indirect thing where they tell them, what do you want for dinner, what do you want for food, and they don't just tell them directly, they just tell them does not matter, but for them, like, they know they already have to make, like, everything available for them. Unlike in the American culture, where I noticed that people just, like, ask something directly. If they don't ask for it, it does not happen for them. Yeah.
Oh, it's a great example. I just want to let you know.
Thank you.
My pleasure.
I absolutely agree with what he said. It makes perfect sense that when a woman asks for a favor, it's taken the wrong way, and I've seen that too many times.
So, Judy, looking good,
As always.
as always. Why do you feel that people want this wife? Why do you think that men want this type of
Let me
marriage?
stop you there and let me show you. You know, in America, 43% of marriages are either divorced or struggling in the first 2 to 3 years. Not only financially, but because men expect too much out of a woman. It's that simple.
Absolutely.
Okay.
You know, they expect a woman to cook, clean, he make the food. I said cook, clean, make the food. But, you know, wash clothes, pick up the kids, take care of the kids, you know. And quite frankly, women have very hard lives. You know, you're going to have a child and have to take pregnancy leave from work. Very hard to do.
Understand. Considering the year you wrote this, which was 1950 something.
1962 to be exact.
I believe it was 1971, actually.
1971 to be exact. I'm sorry about that.
It's all right. You know.
You wrote a lot of stuff, I believe,
So,
so I kind of forgot. Yeah.
So have you had any personal experiences with
Yes, actually, I was married to an Italian man. I met him at I used to play volleyball, went international. I was at France for a little bit, played with the club out here, Mavericks, you know. But that's behind me, so, you know, I was playing right, and I got to know this guy, really good guy. Let me tell you that. But, you know, he was just expecting way too much out of me, man. He expected me to take care of our kids, clean. We're now divorced, let me just say that.
You got
know.
divorced in the 70s.
No, in the mid-'80s.
How did people react to that?
It was, you know, quite shocking because you're expected to stay with each other for so long. But no, if you're not happy, then you're not going to stay with one another.
Okay, so it's all about your personal emotions.
Yeah, because why, if I'm going to go be with someone for the rest of my life, why wouldn't I want to be happy? Is that right?
Yeah, I agree with you.
Yeah,
You know,
thank you.
everything that you're saying is right, but like, were you trying to make them feel a certain way?
I was just trying to get my point across that women aren't objects. They're people, should be treated equally.
Absolutely, yeah. I agree.
And that's how I wanted to just get by.
So,
Yeah.
Yep.
well, thanks
Thank
for
you
your
guys
answers,
for coming
guys.
out.
That's really good answer.
Hey, good seeing you. Hey, hey, see you in Boston, bro.
Yeah, I want to see you in New York.
Are you going to play volleyball this Friday?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, man.
Yeah,
Thank you.
For sure.
Hey, thank you. Thank you.
Hey,
Officer
Hey. Hey, it was great seeing you, bro.
Hey, you too, though.
Team dinner, look at that. Santiago's at a team dinner, even though they're going to be playing for third
Bro, no,
place tomorrow.
I'm gonna come up. I'm trying to get across the point of where.
Smell it.